Hi everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio and welcome to January 7th when we get to preview a lot of this stuff. I can finally open the catalogs. I am a little bit, I guess disappointed is the right word to use in myself, and I'm old enough now to know it is what it is and life happens, right? I got sick in the middle of November and I wasn't well until early December. And then there was a catalog retiring. There was a new catalog coming out. There was a try-it class I had to get ready for. And in December, I like to take the 2 weeks over Christmas and New Year off. So I had so much to do. So the number of samples that I normally have for one of these videos is fewer, but I still have stuff. And we're going to look at the catalog. So don't think that there's not things to see, because there are. But in the past, I know I've had tons of these. The other thing is on all of the other catalog debuts, it's not right before Christmas, and so I've gotten together with my friends a few times and we've swapped things, and I have a few of those, but we got together at Christmas, but we go to the Cake Bake, which is world famous, and it's also now at Disney World, but we go there every year for Christmas. So it wasn't stamping, it was fun. So let's get going. I will show you what I have. The other reason that I don't have a lot here is 8. One of them is in here. These are the cards, because everything, as I went through, I'm like, I know I used that, but it's because these are my try-it class cards. So in these are all of the new papers, all the new ribbons, all the new embellishments from Saleabration, online exclusives, and the mini catalog. I have 2 spots left, but I'm getting ready to send an email out that says I have 2 spots left. Once those 2 packets are taken, then it will only be the ones for the video. But that's my try it, where you, as the name implies, you get to try all of the stuff. So let's start with Saleabration, because it's the shortest time period of anything that starts today. So let's talk a minute about Saleabrations. For every $60 that you spend, it's here, and these are US numbers, so if you're watching and you're from another country, your numbers are different. But for every $60 or $120, there's $60 options and $120. If you spend $120 and you'd rather have 2 60s, you can do it like that too. In the past, it's been $50, and I've been a demonstrator 30 years this year. It's always been $50. So this is the first year they changed it to $60. But it's easier to get to $60 because when you spent $50 way back in the day, you said get a lot more things, because our money has changed in 30 years. So let's take a look. I don't have this stamp set, but I do have the Rainbow Saleabration Kit. It is free with 60, and I just went ahead right while my other video was downloading, and I'm like, I can go ahead and make this. So here it's a full kit. You even get a sheet of dimensionals, so you can see everything that it comes with. It makes 6 cards, 2 of each design. So if you're in a card club, that's a little bit familiar. And it's just pieces and super cute envelopes. Look at this envelope. So here's the envelope, and then the cards are all fun shapes. They're all shaped as a rainbow. Then you add the clouds and your sentiment, and then this little piece here, you can add it or no. So if you want polka dots on your rainbow, you can, and then those go in there. So that is a free with 60. And then you can see I just took my shimmer solution and just shimmered the whole thing, except for this, because I like doing one piece that's not shimmered. So that is the Rainbow Saleabration Kit. My throat's still scratchy. It's that time of year, isn't it, where you feel like you move on from one sickness and then you get kind of something else. So I'm kind of congested, and that's thanks to my husband. Then this fruit paper, super cute. This is how far I got before I was like, I know I've used that paper, but it's over in the try it stack. I do have other things to show you. So this is the Friendly Seagulls. This does not have a tutorial. It's part of my tutorial bundle for February with the Create With Us international group that I'm in. So you can get this tutorial either with the whole bundle, and we have decided we'll start selling just our own individual ones as well. So every time you spend $50 each month, then you get the bundle from me for free. It's a $20 value. Or you can buy just the tutorial bundle for $20, or you can buy just my tutorial for $5. So this will be available in February. It's not quite available yet, but I wanted to show you the seagulls because they're so cute. I love you more than French fries. And then I also used the paper, the ribbon, and the embellishments are all part of Saleabration. So those are all free things. And then here is the Starstruck embossing folder. It's a free option. You can see it back here. All of this stuff will make an appearance again. It's just going to take a minute. And then again, the ribbon and the embellishments, those are Saleabration things. I'm trying to see what's on a card that might change a page. And then we have a whole bunch with the Toadstool Gardens. So here's the Toadstool Garden paper, the ribbon. Those are not the embellishments. Let's move this back over. So I'll try to remember to pick these back up when we get to the toadstool, because in Saleabration is the paper, which here's the paper, the ribbon, and the embellishment. This is my friend Tanya's card. And then this is actually my birthday card from Tanya, but it is a ton of that paper and then a ton of the ribbon and then the embellishments. So that's the Toadstool Gardens. I have a feeling it will be the hot seller, it's free, from the papers for Saleabration. Then we have this paper here. Here's the embellishments. This is the Bloom Impressions, and that's what I used on this card. So it's actually all three of these pieces. It's a 12 by 12 paper. It's very pretty, and the card, very pretty for try it class. Then here's one of the 120 ones. And then I do want to talk about a couple of different offers. One is, let's do the Gather offer first. So Gather is if you get a bunch of friends together and you pool your orders and you stamp together, or it's also for a lot of you who are just going to buy a whole lot in one order. So whenever you place orders together of at least $300, which it says right here, with any order of at least $300, party or individual, you get to choose an additional $30 worth of products from the catalog for free. So $300 order in the US gets you $36 because you get 12%, so $36 I think. And then you get additional $30, so you get $66 in free stuff. Pool that with my January thank you gifts, which I'll get to those in a second, or with my free online class, and you could get a stack of stuff. Then the other thing is, we'll go back to here, is to join Stampin' Up. You can be a member of my team. My team is called Beautiful Images. It's been around for almost 30 years. So there's two different offers. Members of my team get all of my video tutorials for free, and you can, on our Facebook page, there is a library of a few years. At one point, Facebook wouldn't let me into well, I could get in, but I couldn't post anymore. I don't know what the issue was, so I had to start a new one. But it is at least 4 years of tutorials. All my Try It classes, all my card clubs, all of the online classes that I do, those girls get that of everything. And then they get the Try It class packet, the actual packet, which is $75. They get that for free. And I do that class 3 times a year. So, you can find information on joining my team on my website or in my email. So this time there's 2 different options. One is often an option with Saleabration is that you can pick $30 in free products. You spend $99, no shipping, no tax, and you pick $125, or in this case it'd be $155. So that's the $30 option. Then this one up here is a $91 option. So you get to pick 2 sets of markers, and you pick which 2 colors, and then this exclusive stamp set. So that's a $91 value. So if you need markers, and I used the markers in this tutorial that's going to post today as well, so you can kind of see them, because they've upgraded them in the last couple of years, and I don't use them all the time. I use them a lot, but I don't often use them in a tutorial. So I wanted to make sure and point those out. Saleabration. So next is our online exclusives. These you will only see on our website. So if you're getting my email, some of you will be getting this. I'm hoping that I haven't made the email yet. Sometimes these attach, sometimes they do not. And sometimes they'll go on my website, sometimes they do not. And I don't have time to mess with it. So if it goes on first try, it'll be there. If it doesn't, then I will just be emailing it to my card club members first, and then to those of you that signed up for Try It, you will get it in the next couple of days. But there are a ton of online exclusives. They are in color on the website. I don't own a color printer because my husband doesn't believe in them. We won't tell him I said that, but he's kind of cheap and he won't pay for colored ink. So I've never owned a color printer. On the rare occasion I need something printed in color, he does it somewhere else. So these, in this Everyday Sky Suite, there were a couple of things I wanted to point out. One are the Arches dies. I have used them and used them and used them. So you've already seen them a few times on this. This is a Card Club, and then this is the mushroom that I showed you before. The Arch dies, they layer. There are 10 of them. They are fabulous. And then I wanted to show you the two-tone sparkle gems because they are beautiful, and the pictures on the web don't do them justice. They are Lost Lagoon and Fresh Frisia, maybe. I don't know if it says the colors. That would be my guess, but sometimes I guess wrong. But that's what they look like. Maybe Balmy Blue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Some of the prettiest and most different embellishments that we've had for a while. So that is part of the Everyday Skies collection. And then we have, this is all printed on scrap paper, the Mixed Media Floral. So if you're in Card Club, this will be our February Card Club. It is beautiful. The card for Try It Class is beautiful. The paper is beautiful. I don't have much with it. I did use the plaster paint embossing folder, which was a free gift with purchase in December. So some of you are getting that. I don't know who, because I can't order them until tomorrow, so I haven't looked up how many of you got it, but that will be coming. And then if you're in Card Club, these will be an add-on. But here is the paper, and then the little ladybug out of the stamp set. This is kind of a mix of things. And then these circles are coming up. They are, in just a second, we'll get to the circles. I have the cross card. I don't know where I put it. I have two cross cards. It's going to be in here with the paper. But the Faith collection, if you want this, I would get it early, because a lot of times our Easter stuff or anything that's like St. Patrick's Day when we have it, and there is St. Patrick's Day in the catalog, anytime we have stuff like that, it can often sell out. It comes back, but often not in time for the holiday. This year, Easter at least is late. But if this is on your list, I would move it to getting it earlier rather than later. And then over here, we have these circles. Around it all dies. They're fun shapes. They're different shapes. I got the circle dies. I did not get the stamp set. But it has the bottle, and afterwards I was like, oh, my grandson's coming in less than a month. Well, him and his mother and his father were both 2 weeks late. So it's a month, less than a month from his due date, but who knows. And then this is the Grow with Love dies and stamps on this one. So you can see it makes this little envelope. And then this little ticket thing is all part of that suite. So I think, oh, and then the words from this, you're doing great, just so you know. They are part of the Motherhood Mottos stamp. So you can see that stamp set. There is a huge background stamp that's just cats. And I know if you follow me, and I don't know where she is, because she's been on my table in the last several videos. I didn't get it. I don't know why. Well, because there's a lot of stuff to pick from. And the pastel ombre glimmer paper, if you go back, if you want to see some of this stuff, it is on the unboxing video that I did. Now let's look at the main catalog. So, you know, once upon a time when we had kickoff day, this was the kickoff, but now we have all that other stuff to add. Well, we've had celebration. It gets bigger and bigger all the time, though. So let's start. Kits. So here we have been working through, me and my girlfriends, the ones from the annual catalog. So you can go to my Facebook page and see a bunch of those, because those are really fun little templates to use. Then over here we have the easy mix and match stuff, that if you want to make quick cards. I have this one here, which is the birthday treats mix and match. It is also one of my free gifts with purchase in January. So if you're going to purchase from me, see if you're going to hit that amount, and you can get these. So there's 2 of each shape. They are beautiful. I can't wait to use them. But you see these little clovers? That's where we get our St. Patrick's Day stuff. So there's those. And then over here in the greetings for all, there is a St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It's upside down. But there's this is the spring celebrations that I just showed you. There are tags. There are the cards to mount them on. There's some that are more Valentine's. But if you flip over here, here's a whole bunch of them kind of mixed together. And right here, you can see the Happy St. Patrick's Day. So if you're looking, if we need a couple of those, get this pack or get it for free. You'll have it in plenty of time, even as the January thank you to make it for St. Patrick's Day. So these are fun options. These are great to give to the friends in your life who say they can't craft, because you can give them this, some adhesive and some embellishments, and the next thing you know, they're like, well, maybe I'll try something else a little bit more. There is also a scrapbooking catalog that comes out today. We didn't get to see it much ahead of time. I took a quick squiz at it. It coordinates with a lot of stuff in here, but if you're on my email list or go to my website, it will match up with that. Then this happy birthday. I love a big happy birthday. And this is another one of my free gifts with purchase. Then we have the Storybook Moment Suite. So this I posted before Christmas. Sweet little gift box. And so that was the number one question. I posted this, then I tried to take the holidays off, and everybody's like, where'd you get the box? They are from the mini catalog, from the holiday mini catalog, but they're still available. So they are a Stampin' Up! Item. And then I just posted this one. I filmed it today. It posted today. It will post today. So there's this. This is my free class with purchase in January. So if you buy the suite from me, you get a free class. We'll make 5 projects together. And then if you buy the suite on the 7th or 8th, you'll get the supplies to make the box as well. So the way that my free classes with purchase work, you buy the suite, so you will use your own designer series paper, your own ribbon, your own embellishments, and then I send you things that aren't included. So for example, if it was this card, you'd get the cardstock, the fluid paper, and then the silver, and then you would use your own things. So the suite itself is $155. So that means when you buy the suite, you get Stampin' Up! Host rewards. Then you also get at least 2 Saleabration items, but you could bump it up. So 60 times 3 is 180. It was easier when it was 150 because, you know, math. If you bump it to 180, then you will get 3 Saleabration choices. You get my bonus gifts, which at $155, there's probably at least 2 that you'll get for January purchases. So you can parlay all this into your free class and a whole lot more if this. It's an adorable suite, so you need it. Super fun. And I'll show you this paper in a second. I should have put one of the cards over here. That's the Storybook Moments. I love how it has the animals, and then it has the garden, and then the 2 can combine. But look at this die right here. It cuts out so you can put your vegetables inside the dirt. And then this frame, the frames, there's 3 of them that are included in the dies, and you will use them. They're so on trend. My daughter was trying to find some to do Christmas ornaments with, and they were sold out everywhere, actual little metal frames. But you can do them out of foil and get really the same look, depending on what you're trying to do. Here we have the Ocean Friends. This is that ombre paper from the online exclusives. It's a super bright. I love the fun colors. The Love You and the lobster is an ode to friends. There's a fun folder in that. The embellishments are really pretty. Then this is Card Club. And here is the Faith Collection. And then this video will post today. And this features the Floral Delight. So if you're in Card Club, you can add this on. These are called the Tiny Bee Trinkets. In the past, we've had bee trinkets. These are tiny compared to the other ones, so they live up to their name. This is the vellum. There's 2 different papers. There's regular paper and vellum, and the vellum is here, and then also right here. So if you're interested in getting this stuff, go watch this video and learn all about my online card club. Super fun. And you get more Saleabration stuff in January and February if you're part of my card club. There were things that I wanted to show you as I flipped through, but I've forgotten them all. This suite, fabulous. Again, the card is really pretty that we're doing in Try It. Paper's really pretty, but I wanted you to see these because this doesn't do the justice that these are. So these are called, I almost opened them upside down, Itty Bitty Boga Mix. But when I used them on the card for Try It class, I just assumed they were all going to be sequins, right? Because a lot of times Stampin' Up! Gives us these in their sequins. But look, there's also like half pearls or half little embellishment things in there. So it's kind of a variety pack of little funness. So that's the Itty Bitty Boca Mix. This die for this card is designed so you can run it through, and the butterfly is the front, and it attaches to the back. So I will be doing a video in the next week or so that shows you how to use that die. And you can see it here. See how it flips this open? So it gives you lots of different options, and it's a hybrid, so you can get the die and then put it back in there, so you have all of your impressions on the big butterfly. Then this is Wildflower Birthday. It's a very pretty sweet. It has this gold ribbon that is the same, but the other was silver that we had a couple of years ago. This is just a fun card showing off all the paper. It has a sheet of die cuts as well. There's gold on all of the sheets. And I really like this cake every time I look at it. Then we go back here. These are just regular bundles. I didn't get this one. I know everybody's always shocked when there's something I didn't get. This one right here is the one I showed you before that has the Saleabration folder, Saleabration ribbon, Saleabration embellishment, Saleabration paper. But the dies are these memorable bloom dies, and they are from here. If you are in Card Club, this is your bonus add-on for January. And a card will be coming with it. If I look at the list, I stopped writing them down of things I wanted to do because there aren't enough days in January, let alone in the next a couple of weeks to get to them. This is the Dino, Darling Dinos. And this posted right before Christmas too. The paper from this goes back to the Storybook Moments. It's super cute set. They have it's the accessories that make it. There's a bow, there's a hat, there's glasses, there's little dots, there's an egg that you can put them in. See these little glasses? So super cute. And then the Roar Means in Dinosaur is one stamp, and then you can fill in all of the other insides with what Roar means for whatever occasion you are using that for. I think we're making it. Here are the mushrooms again, and because the other ones all went with the paper, I wanted to show you. This is where I started with the mushroom stamp, because this was I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are my thing. My whole house would be mushrooms. My Christmas tree would be mushrooms. If I lived by myself. But this is one that I felted around Thanksgiving, just before I got sick, because I had this plan of felting some for all of my friends, and this is the only one I made, so I kept it. Felting is fun. It's another craft, and I wanted the card because I thought I was going to make these and give people things, so I tried to make the card to match it. It doesn't have to be these colors. Sometimes when Stampin' Up! Gives us a paper, it's hard to see past that. But the paper won't last forever. Your stamps will. So this is a little bit more of the 70s. I have some of that Sears stuff with the yellow and orange mushrooms on it. Oops. I think that's it, guys. So, I guess there's a few more things. I don't think I have anything else back here. My friend has this. I felt like that we used it. But maybe she just showed me stuff that she made with it. So that is this. Go to my website, find out about my club, find out about my free online classes, make sure you're on my email list, and find out about all of the thank you gifts for January. Have a great one, guys. Bye.